Hi, this is Dr. Karen Becker. And when a human has an allergy symptom or an allergy attack, there's usually a lot of sneezing, watery eyes, respiratory symptoms, and maybe itchy ears. But when a dog or cat has a seasonal allergy issue, it's usually expressed in the form of itchy, irritated, inflamed skin. Allergic pets tend to feel extremely itchy. They start scratching and biting or chewing at their skin. They tend to be really uncomfortable, but there can also be hair loss, rashes, hives, hot spots, and open sores all over his or her body. Dogs in particular tend to have intensely itchy, inflamed ears and paws. When an allergic dog or cat inhales, ingests, or comes into physical contact with normal benign substances in the environment, such as grass, weeds, or tree pollens, for instance, his overly sensitive immune system can begin to misinterpret them as harmful, and that's really the definition of an allergy. It's an immune system overreaction. Over time, these repeated exposures to some of these triggers of substances can cause your pet's immune system to launch an attack on what is viewed as a foreign invader, which is this exaggerated immune system reaction. During this attack, antibodies are produced that trigger the release of certain chemicals in the bloodstream, one of them being histamine. Histamine is largely responsible for the itchiness, irritation, and redness, as well as all the swelling that happens as a part of your pet's allergic response. Since pets can have allergies to food, as well as seasonal environmental allergies, as well as chemicals, their pets absolutely can have multiple chemical hypersensitivities to foods or chemicals around your home. It's really important to try and discern or determine what type of sensitivity your dog or cat is having. Chances are, if your pet's symptoms come and go with the seasons, and they're not year-round, so if your dog or cat is itchy May through August, chances are you're probably dealing with a seasonal allergy. Year-round symptoms that doesn't matter if it's winter, spring, summer, or fall are most likely a result from something that your pet is eating or something that your pet is exposed to in his or her environment, or a chemical sensitivity. If you suspect food allergies or a chemical sensitivity, you can find out how to get your pets tested and clean up your pet's immediate environment as well as lifestyle on my Healthy Pets website. Lots of articles that cover those two topics. The vast majority of year-round allergic symptoms are from food issues, so it's a really good idea to rule out food sensitivities before moving forward. Unfortunately, many dogs and cats suffer with both types of allergies. So if your pet has food intolerances that don't improve after 3 months on a novel protein dietary elimination diet, I would highly recommend treating her for seasonal allergies and see if you don't get improvement with that. It's really important to try and figure out what's triggering your pet's allergic reaction so that you know which path of treatment is going to be best for your pet. Many veterinarians treat only the symptoms of pets' allergies as they appear each year. So a lot of animals end up going to the veterinarian every spring for the exact same treatment protocol. And year after year, that protocol doesn't change. The problem with this approach, it's a very conventional approach, and it's a reactive approach, which means you're waiting for your pet to exhibit symptoms of the allergy and then you take them in. The biggest issue I have with this approach is that we're not identifying and dealing with the root cause of why your pet's having an allergic reaction, which means the animal's symptoms tend to get worse with each passing year. Symptoms that used to crop up only for a few months during the warmer seasons, let's say May to September, are now oftentimes being expressed year-round, creating continuous misery for your dog or cat. The 3 critical steps to really relieving your pet's itchy misery are: number 1, minimizing the allergens in your pet's immediate living environment. Number 2, promoting a normal histamine production in the presence of allergens, which means telling the immune system to just quiet down. And number 3, helping the immune system to normalize its overreaction to common allergens. Unfortunately, most traditional veterinarians fail to address all of these 3 causes of your pet's discomfort, and instead they really focus on just 1 or 2, and usually by suppressing symptoms with drugs. Fortunately, there are many ways you can help minimize your pet's allergic triggers and relieve his symptoms. It's very important to keep in mind that allergens stick to your pet's paws and coat. So pets are furry and they're naked. They also sweat from their pads. So to deal with those first and very irritated symptoms, frequent irrigation therapy, which is basically rinsing your itchy pets off, can provide tremendous, easy, quick, simple, cheap relief. So by you just rinsing the allergens that collect on your pet's body, you can provide free, simple treatment that actually dramatically reduces the amount of contact irritation. Foot soaks are another quick and easy way to reduce the amount of allergens that your pet's tracking into the home. That later, oftentimes, pet will lay down, and because their feet are so itchy, they groom themselves, or kitties lick themselves from head to toe, and then ingest those allergens for more of a systemic allergic response. So paw soaks and frequent grooming is something that I'm a big fan of if you have an itchy or allergic pet. I also recommend removing your shoes when you come in the house during those active seasonal months where you could be tracking in a tremendous amount of allergens to help reduce the amount of allergens in your pet's immediate environment. Vacuuming, mopping, and keeping as much as you can see picked up off the floor is very important. Remember, you can't see allergens. They are invisible. They're tiny. But regularly disinfecting your home is going to help just reduce the overall number of allergens your pet's exposed to. I also recommend removing allergens and other indoor air pollutants with a home or room air purifier. I also recommend that you avoid unnecessary vaccines and drugs for these animals, since we know your pet's immune system is already overreactive. You can help reduce the amount of allergens your pet's exposed to in your home by also adding an air purifier, whether that's an air purifier in the room that your pet spends the most time in, or adding a whole house air purifier. That's a great way to help reduce the overall burden of allergens in your home. I strongly recommend that you avoid unnecessary vaccines for pets with allergies. We know that a pet's immune system is already overreactive, so stimulating your pet's immune system unnecessarily with additional vaccines is not a wise idea. I also recommend, of course, that you think about the amount of carbohydrates and grains coming to your pet's diet, because carbs worsen the inflammatory response and also can create some gut inflammation. I recommend you feed a balanced, species-appropriate, anti-inflammatory diet. And again, there's a lot more about that on the website. I also recommend that you consider giving your pet a high-quality probiotic supplement to help maintain a healthy microbiome and help maintain the balance of gut bacteria. Supplementing your dog or cat's diet with krill oil, which is a great non-toxic chemical-free source of omega-3 fatty acids, as well as coconut oil, which provides lauric acid, which is a beautiful gift to your pet's immune system. Both of those oils can help promote a normal inflammatory response within your dog or cat's body. Because you can't put your dog or cat in a bubble, which would be ideal. If you can protect them from all of the allergens in their environment, that's great, but that doesn't work that way. So because we can't isolate our pets and prevent them from contacting environmental allergens, you're really left making good decisions to try and do what you can to help your pet immune system become immunomodulated to their environment. The goal is to support a functional immune response and help minimize allergic triggers. That's one of the reasons that I don't agree with this traditional veterinary approach of treating seasonal allergies with drugs alone, and specifically with steroids. Steroids like prednisone turn your pet's immune system off, and rather than modulate or help to balance your pet's immune system, by turning your immune system completely off, it opens up a whole other set of terrible issues like recurrent chronic skin infections. Once an animal is placed on steroids for seasonal allergies as the only treatment plan, he often needs to be on them intermittently for the rest of his life, and oftentimes at much higher doses over the course of his lifetime to be effective at managing symptoms. Obviously, allergies are really not a steroid deficiency, so I really recommend a better, safer, more healthful long-term plan. In addition to taking the steps I just talked about to help reduce your pet's allergen load and relieve her symptoms, certain nutrients can actually be very beneficial as well. During my nearly 20 years of practice so far, I've used a seasonal allergy protocol of specific herbs and vitamins that have produced really great results for my patients. And now I'm really excited to be able to share with you that I've combined them all together into a one-of-a-kind supplement that I'm calling Seasonal Support. I developed Seasonal Support to support your pet's immune system, allowing it to rebalance itself when confronted with environmental allergens. The product is also designed to support a normal inflammatory response to potential allergens by helping to maintain a normal histamine balance within your pet's body. As a result, Seasonal Support can bring greater comfort to your pet during allergy season by addressing the root cause of itchiness, inflammation, redness, and irritation. Instead of just covering up the symptoms of seasonal allergies, the following 8 nutrients in Seasonal Support work gently in your pet's body to help the immune system rebalance itself. Quercetin helps quell redness, irritation, and inflammation by promoting normal histamine levels. It also helps promote a normal inflammatory response through its potent antioxidant activity. Bromelain increases the absorption of quercetin, making it more effective. Together, they promote a normal inflammatory response by supporting normal prostaglandin release, which is another pathway by which inflammation can occur. Vitamin C is a very potent antioxidant that supports the body under stress and has natural antihistamine effects in and of itself. I especially like to combine quercetin, bromelain, and vitamin C because of their synergistic effects in providing optimal support for a normal inflammatory response. Bee pollen may help desensitize your pet to allergens and also helps to eliminate long-standing symptoms very, very quickly. I've included plant sterols, which are the anti-inflammatory all-natural component extracted from plants in this formula because plant sterols have been proven to support a normal inflammatory response and have immune modulating effect or immune balancing effects within a pet's body. Butterbur extract has the ability to promote a healthy immune response within a pet's body, and stinging nettle works similarly to butterbur in promoting a healthy normal response to allergens by helping to maintain normal levels of histamine and other pro-inflammatory chemicals within your pet's body. Nettle leaf can also help with skin irritation, and cat's claw is one of South America's most prescribed herbs for promoting a normal immune system response to an allergic condition. I really love cat's claw because it modulates the immune system, which means it helps rebalance the immune system without suppressing it. Seasonal Support is a pet-friendly beef-flavored powder that you simply give to your pet once or twice a day. When used during allergy season, ideally, I recommend, if at all possible, to start your pet on it 2 to 4 weeks before the major allergy season begins. And by getting a jump start on inflammation, you can actually minimize your pet's exaggerated immune response and give your pet lasting relief and comfort. So if your four-legged family member is suffering from skin irritation or itchiness, or if she has human-like allergy symptoms such as a runny nose, coughing, sneezing, I hope that you'll give my Seasonal Support product a try.